podcast, where each week we will have an open dialogue about the things that matter to our panel. Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm pleased to introduce our panel this week. She's Nicole, she's Christina, Jordan, Fraser,
Yeah.
and Corbin.
Yeah.
Today, we will discuss the word disability, what it means to each person, and how labels affect us. The word disability is defined as a physical or mental condition that limits a person's movements, senses, or activities. Nicole, what does disabilities means to you?
I want to see how they get around, like on buses and stuff, and housing and stuff, like yeah.
Christina, what is a disability for you? What does the word means to you?
It means where some of us can't even live alone, and it'd be nice to like everyone else, like my sister can.
Mm-hmm. Jordan, what does the word disabilities means to you?
Okay, so disability means that if someone is like having a hard time and like needs help, and like for example, like for me, I have a disability. And like it's hard sometimes, especially living with a disability is hard.
So you said something very interesting, and is person that sometimes need an extra help to navigate through life, right?
Exactly, that's true. And the fact that I have a disability is pretty shocking somehow, and scary, especially for a disability person like me.
Fraser, what does the word disabilities mean to you?
It's like a person saying, oh, you can't do this, oh, you can't do that.
Mm-hmm. Corbin, what does the word means to you?
What disability means to me is like you have a disadvantage to play other sports and doing craft and doing a lot of things like you can't do this and you can't do that because you have a disadvantage with the disability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we heard, some interesting things here. We, for Corbin is like somebody that has a little disadvantage, comparing to other people.
Yeah.
For Jordan is maybe a person who needs a little bit of extra help, doing some life things.
Exactly.
For Nicole, we see that she thinks is maybe a person who needs some help to get in a bus or to get a house. And Christina also agreed with Jordan in the sense that it's a person who may need a little bit of help to maybe get a house, live by her or himself, right? So how does the label disabilities affect your life?
Well, it doesn't affect my everyday life, I can tell you that. Well, it's like really hard, like it really hard for it to affect my life, and it's sort of hard, if it affect my life, like
So how does it affect your life every day? Can you come and go as you please? Can you do what you want to do? What does that look
yeah,
like?
I can do what I want to do, like play sled hockey for a change. Yeah.
For example.
For example, that is.
So,
Yeah.
so with a disability, can you just make your own choices? Can you just how does that affect your life?
I can make my own choices by you know, like just go along.
Can you get in your car and just go for a drive? Can you
Well, I don't drive.
have your own place? How does having a disability affect your life that way?
Well, I can't live alone.
Yeah.
So.
So are you following other people's rules, or are you having a disability?
I'm following other people's rules. Yes. Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Fraser, how does the label disability affect your daily life?
I don't know. What am I supposed to say?
So how does that how do you do with transportation and getting around and all of that stuff?
Well, thank goodness there's the service called Access
Right.
that can pick you up at your door.
So what else? How does having a disability affect your life? So basically your day is determined by you or by other people.
I mean, other people.
So you have a really good sense of what
Yeah.
you want and you have a support network that helps you.
Yeah.
So you need some support every day with everything
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, for a person like me with the disability, is like pretty much like it's like it's hard for me to live by myself. Like for example, like I used to be with my mom and dad until I moved out of my mom and dad's house, and
So can you live by yourself now?
yeah, but not without my workers.
So you have some support in your home?
Yes, I support my home. But, I mean, thank goodness if it weren't for my workers, I would have been alone. Thank goodness
Okay.
for workers.
So, and they help you make decisions every day on what your day looks like?
Yeah, and also, shout outs to moms and dads out there and workers too. Shout outs to them because I mean, without my mom and dad, I would have been like left in the streets like all alone.
Oh, there you go.
What about for you, Christina?
Like with
I'm gonna
being
ask
disability,
Jordan a question and then
Excuse me.
I can't live on my own. Like I have to have support because I have a supportive roommate instead of like living at my mom and dad's house. If my mom and dad were not gone, then my sister would have to figure it out.
So, does your support network help you make your everyday decisions and choices?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no, depending on what it is.
Okay. What about you, Nicole?
Okay.
So, having a disability
Yeah,
affects
having
you
a
how?
Yeah, affects me how? Because I can't live on my own because I take certain medication and I don't know which ones to take, and sometimes I forget stuff, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and plus I go to the doctors a lot, and yeah.
When you guys tell other people that you have disability, do you think they treat you in a different way? How do you
Yes.
feel people approach you, whenever you bring the label of disabilities?
Well, I think they should treat me with respect somehow. They should, because it's not good when people not like treat people nicely if they have a disability. But it's always important. Just Just want to get this message out there to anyone that has a disability. Make sure you treat other people nicely if they have disabilities. Treat them nicely. That's an important message for you.
So what about if they want to laugh at people with disabilities? What do you think about that?
No, that is not good. That's not cool. I don't think it's not.
And how do people? How do you feel if somebody laughed at you because you had a disability? How would you feel about that?
I'll be like, dude, that is not cool, man. Not cool.
I agree with you, man. I agree with what you think, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And why is that, Fraser?
Uh,
Corbin?
it's because I disagree with laughing at the disability we have, like what Jordan said, it's not nice, right?
Yes,
Like-
exactly.
Like it's like not right to like treat everyone with disability with disrespect.
Exactly. That's definitely true.
Sometimes, like when I'm out in public, I find like this always happens to me. Like people always look at me strangely, and I don't like it.
And why do you think they look at you like that?
Because maybe they think I'm dumb or stupid.
So that's what you think the people think whenever
Yes.
they look at you.
Yes,
And what will you tell that people?
that I can do everything they can do, and you know, like when I sometimes go to like the store by myself, I don't like paying with cash because I don't know how much to give if I give them too much or too less. That's why I like using credit card better.
Mm-hmm.
Because I hate asking for help like that because I'm too scared to ask.
Like why?
Nicole, what do you think about the word disability? Do you think it's a good word?
Yeah, I think it's a good word. I know exactly the word disability. I know a lot about the word wheelchairs. They're,
But do you
Yeah.
like people labeling you as somebody with a disability?
uh,
What else
no.
could they say? So you don't really like the word disability then?
No.
Okay, so what word would you prefer? What would you rather people say about you?
I wish they would take that word out of the dictionary. Yeah.
What's another word that you'd rather use?
Physically challenged.
Challenged. Good
Yeah.
word.
And I saw that Christina didn't agree at the beginning. What do you think about the word disability? Do you think it's a good word?
No,
Why?
because it means you're disabled and you can't do anything at all. But that's wrong. I'd rather if they use like special needs person instead.
Fraser, what do you think about that word? Do you think it's a nice word, or will you prefer it to be called
People should use a different word.
what word?
Disadvantage.
Isn't that? Mm-hmm. Well, what about if Christina was telling us that some people think you guys cannot do things, but you can, right? So what about we tell people the things that we can do? Do you want to start, Christina? Tell me something amazing about you.
I can figure skate. Figure skating Special Olympics, and I can skate at a generic club.
Have you ever won a medal?
Tons.
Tons of medals.
Yeah, like we may not be able to do it the way that you want us to do it, but like we can learn in our own special way.
Mm-hmm. Fraser, can you tell us something special that you do, something amazing about you?
I can drive a tractor.
Wow, that's
Farm
pretty
tractor.
cool.
Do you go on boats?
Yeah.
Ride horses?
What about Corbin? Can you tell us something amazing about you?
I play sledge hockey.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you do goals?
No, I just, I play left winger, forward, and defense.
And have you ever been the captain of your team?
Once, yeah.
Cool.
Yes, I have.
What about Jordan?
Yeah.
Well, that is a good question. Let me tell you something very amazing that I could do. I know every song and singer. I can even, know every voice of the characters. Yeah, I even know songs from Lizzo and like other singers. Like Fraser said, I know songs from Lizzo too.
And you're best cutter that I've
And
ever
I'm the
met.
best one that ever cuts pictures. Like I know how to cut them like exactly on the line.
Exactly.
And also I know a lot of video games. Like for example, I have like tons of movies and video games.
So you're a computer wizard.
Yeah, I'm a
Technology
computer
wizard.
Technology, like Heather said.
Okay, Nicole, can you tell something
And you have a
amazing
YouTube
about
channel.
you?
Tell us something amazing, Nicole.
Okay. I'm the best navigator, and
Do you know the name of every street in the city?
yes,
And can you always make sure we get to where we're going?
yes,
And do you need a GPS to do that?
no.
Well, thank you guys. You share with us like a really, really important message.
You got something in your ear, Jordan.
You have, and we appreciate that you are here. Willing to open, because I know some of these subjects can be a little bit, hard for you guys. So thank you for being here today.
See ya later.
Adios.
Bye.
Peace, bro. And everyone, bye.
Bye.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
Not so soon, you big baboon.